Dope.
I ain't even see them.
You ain't seen nothing.
I just saw a black
Yeah,
screen.
that's all I'm saying. What the?
It must be because he on the phone.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm on the phone.
That man missed
Damn.
everything.
Well, it's okay. I'll see it when you upload it.
Okay.
I'm mad I missed it, but
Okay. I see what we cooking with. Okay.
Yeah, cooking with gravy.
all right. Now I'm mad because now I have to see it later.
Cookies and gravy.
We had one chance to be great, and he fucked it up. Welcome to HGSN, the news show since college football is back. High Ground Sports Network. The rest of the guys are not here because this is our first recording. Oops. Like, it's a surprise for you guys, Lynn, Jay, and all y'all. This is my surprise to y'all.
Welcome.
Hey,
Me and
y'all.
Fuego knew about it. I fucked up and let antifreeze know about it on accident.
Oh yeah,
Told him I had a
Never mind.
surprise,
No,
and
never
then
mind.
then he asked a question that was like that backed me into a corner. I'm like, yeah, man, you're invited too. Oops. But since he's here, he's a Group of 5 representative today. So
Yeah, I'm the
it's
third
fine.
wheel. Of the third wheel in this whole.
You got two SEs.
Sorry, y'all. Didn't know.
I have been sick for 2 weeks. I'm still sick. I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's gonna happen, I guess. It's because I'm old. College football is back. So I can finally say, after so many months, fuck Texas.
And I can finally say after so many months, fuck the Aggies.
Gig them.
Go War Eagle.
So at the bottom of the screen, you're gonna have the football games for tomorrow's week 0.
Ooh. Ooh.
A ticker. Oh shit.
Yeah, we got a ticker.
Shit.
We've always had a ticker. We just ain't never used it.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
And we'll put it up top just because we have names at the bottom.
Yeah, let's do that. So yeah.
So it starts out with a banger, hopefully, because it still doesn't make any damn sense to me. Iowa State, number 22, number 17, Kansas State, a Big 12 matchup. That's what we decided to start this season with in Ireland, in Dublin. So, guys, what I've been saying, what me and Fuego has talked about on the phone recently was you took 2 teams from the middle of buttfuck nowhere
And put them in Ireland.
and put them in Ireland. You took 2 teams whose majority agriculture is corn and put them into potato land.
Right. Change.
Notre Dame's not there, which beyond me.
The Fighting Irish, not in Ireland.
It could be because they're not playing a Power 4 school. However, next season in week 0, which is beyond me again, Michigan is playing Western Michigan in Germany.
Which, but never, I don't know if I should mention the player's name.
Hyder?
So there, yeah, Hyder. So which is, yeah, there's a player who will be debuting next season in Germany named Hyder on the Michigan team.
You can't get that wrong. There's no German that's going to get it wrong.
No, not at all. not by a mile.
Wrong.
Boy, that's a tough way to make a debut, and I'll say that.
Slippery slope.
That's a little bit different than your boy at Eastern Michigan.
I was about to say, yeah, Kaniga, or however the fuck you said it.
Who is selling
merchandise. You know how to say it correctly. They've said it.
Who is selling
I know how to say it correctly, but all I'm saying is I know a nigga.
And that's his name. Anyways, before we get into the picks and discussions about these fine teams on week 0, we have to talk about another set of teams coming up next weekend real quick. We have TCU and North Carolina, guys, on Monday night. Bill
They
Belichick
got him.
has just started at North Carolina, and they already put him back in Monday Night Football.
I didn't even know they had a Monday night game.
Yeah,
Week one, everyone have one for week one. I guess it's the only time North Carolina will see a Monday night game since they never go to the Natties.
Stop.
TCU has been there before, of course.
We all remember what happened then.
65 reasons.
college football.
Then
Monday
let's get into
night.
some of these Big 12 games, some of these hardcore not Big 12, Big 10 games, these ones that make a difference. Montana State versus Oregon.
Okay. So,
Oregon should blow them out of the water.
yeah.
How they got a 4.5% chance to win on the matchup predictor is crazy.
Wait,
Montana State.
Whose predictor is this?
wait,
Again?
wait a minute.
HGSN.
Hold on. I want to make sure I heard you correctly. Oregon versus Montana State, right?
At home.
And it's 4.5. That's all they're giving them.
For
On the
Montana
line?
State, not
Are you
Oregon. They're giving Oregon 95.5%.
Oh, okay.
But to have 4.5% for Montana State, which is an FCS school,
The fact they're even giving them a shot is
know
ridiculous.
I need to see that money line. I really want to see what they put on it.
let's go to another Big Ten game, week 1. Nevada, Penn State. That's a hell of a matchup.
Nevada.
And they gave Nevada a 1%
That's interesting
chance
because
to win.
their quarterback did transfer to Memphis. So
they gave Nevada a
was-
1% chance to win, but they gave Montana State
4.5.
4.5%. Let's go to another one. This is another contender for the college football playoffs. Old Dominion and Indiana.
Remember, Indiana, the Big Ten only schedules tough teams in their season, and they really wish the SEC would start doing the same thing.
And they gave Old Dominion 11.5% to win.
if I'm not mistaken, isn't Indiana returning most of their players?
They are.
And
They're
they have
like
a coach
returning
that
like-
wins. Google him.
I was about to say they're returning like 90% of their roster. I think.
Yeah, they barely got any turnover.
Now,
And their coach is fucking good.
Now
Google him.
they're giving Old Dominion 11.5%
saving me
to
for a
win.
moment.
In the last 5 games, they lost 3 of them to Marshall, JMU, and App State.
I guess any given game, I guess.
That's right.
Yeah,
I mean, Notre Dame did lose to Northern Illinois last year, so
that's Notre
Shit
Dame
happens.
overrated.
okay. So who's overrated and who's the underrated in this Miami Notre Dame conversation?
Oh, that's easy.
Mm,
Notre Dame is overrated. Miami's technically underrated because they do have a national championship quarterback at quarterback.
yeah, Carson Beck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
I just don't.
here's my argument. They put Texas at number 1 because of Arch Manning.
I'm going to speak my piece on this because I have said this whole since they dropped this AP poll, whatever fuck coaches poll, whatever it is. We do not need to be number 1. To me, the number 1 team in the country won the national championship last year, by the way. That is your number 1 team.
But that's my point. They
We
gave
are
the number 1 position to somebody
building.
because of Arch Manning. They put Miami at number 10, and they have Carson Beck.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop. This hyping up names shit has got to stop. I hope he does well. I think he'll do well. But number 1 in the country because of the Nick. Stop it. Stop. See.
And they put
Oh,
Jeremiah
the name
Smith at number 2 or 3,
Ohio,
and
Ohio
Ryan
State.
Williams at number 8.
Ohio State, I think, is third, and Georgia is second, or some
Oh,
shit like. The
think it's
top
Penn
four
State.
is basically
I think it's Penn State.
yeah,
at 2.
Penn State. Why the fuck are they in the top four? What have they done
Look at this
to
face.
warrant a
Same
top
question after why you
four?
got Notre Dame number 6 in the country. What has Notre Dame proven to this point?
That they're great at losing in the playoffs. They are the Green Bay Packers of the college football world,
Okay, so if I'm pulling
or
up the
Dallas
top,
Cowboys of the college football world. If you want to really
Notre
go there.
Dame is the Dallas Cowboys of the college football world, yes. And
okay,
but
so
essentially, but at least they make it to the big game. But that's neither here nor there. And then essentially, Brian Kelly has become the Jerry Jones of the college football world because LSU was doing just fine before he got there.
Not only that, do you want to know? Because the AP poll is the only thing that matters until the CFP poll come out.
yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna say I'm looking at it right now.
Texas got 1,552 points for first place. Penn State got 1,547 points for first place. That's only 5-point difference, by the way, from Texas
How?
to Penn State.
So they're banking on Drew Allar returning and banking on him being living up to the NFL prospect status. That's what they're banking on.
Now those two are the
Drew
top. They are the
Allar.
top. They are the 2 top teams in the country according to the AP poll. Ohio State only got 1,472 points.
Drew Aller is a poor man's Trace McSorley. Can we stop this? Can we stop? Who just has less of an arm? Bro, what are we doing? This. Let me tell you how the Big Ten's going to go. It's going to be Ohio State and everybody else. And they just might fuck around and lose to Michigan because I'm not even sure they're going to lose to us. Let's just be unbiased here. I don't know. That's a throw up of a game. We have no fucking clue.
Unless Oregon can prove that they are ready to like step up here, then yeah, it's pretty
But
much.
superstitiously, they're setting y'all up to lose against Georgia, dog.
Of course. I mean, if you really think about it, because we play in Athens this year, don't we?
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, it wouldn't.
No,
Yeah.
superstitiously.
You know
Where
what
were
I'm
y'all
noticing
at
here?
the end of? Who did you lose to? You lost to number 5 Georgia. You
Yep.
became number 5 Texas at the end of the season. Georgia's at number 5 now.
You know what? I swear, I'm telling you, it's like every season when you have a year of quarterbacks, you notice a theme here in these rankings that a lot of these are banking on these NFL draft quarterbacks.
Yeah, but
That's
see,
it.
the top 10. In the top 10, you have returning quarterbacks.
But yeah, I'm just saying. Look, you got Texas Arch, Penn State Allard, Clemson Klubnik, LSU. Man, I'm
Nothing,
pulling
man.
up
That's
the name
in
of
Miami has
Essemeyer.
Carson Beck. That's it. You got 5 of the top 10 teams that have returning quarterbacks. The other 5 are new quarterbacks.
But I'm saying, but you see the rankings and how they're set. It's not like
Mhm.
Ohio State who won
You're right.
number
And
one
they're
because they got a freshman quarterback, so they're thinking like, oh,
going to
Julian
find
Saban is
out
not gonna.
next week that they was wrong again.
They're saying that Julian Saban,
See-
like they don't know.
Julian saying is they're hoping he turns into what C.J. Stroud was in 2020 because he was
See,
he was the first like true freshman quarterback to start like talking about.
the New York Giants and Ohio State have 2 things in common. One thing in common. They always base something off of somebody that came way before them.
Yeah.
Who was the dude they had on there? Daniel Jones. They had the coach that was coaching the Manning family. Then you have Jackson Dart, who Ole Miss, where Eli went. Ohio State everybody want to be C.J. Stroud. We want him to be the next C.J. Stroud. We want somebody to be the next J.T. Barrett. We want this person to be the next this or that. Yeah.
And it's like, bro, y'all are banking, which I don't know if y'all saw this, which I personally don't agree with it. The Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker for Texas, when they announced the starting quarterback, he just posted the picture on Instagram or on Twitter of just the quarterback for Ohio State. That's it. Just posted his picture. Basically, in his own way of saying target acquired, pretty much.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
I never agree with doing anything like that. But here's my thing when it the way we can win this game, you got to outcoach Ryan Day. That's it.
It shouldn't be
He
hard.
do,
Out scheme
he
him, yeah.
doesn't adjust well, and if you that's what pisses me off about the semifinal game because that's literally what we were doing, and then all of a sudden just
Well, it was Jeremiah Smith and then everybody.
I mean, but that was really if you look at the playoffs and the teams that played them close, or even if you just look at the season, you shut down Jeremiah Smith, you shut down their offense, and
Yeah,
now
that's the thing though.
and now you have this situation where they lost their two-headed monster of running backs, and you got a true freshman quarterback, and basically your entire defensive line is brand new, and you only got like one DB that's returning, which is Caleb Downs. You basically are starting from scratch.
Yeah, because Emeka Embo.
Emeka Buka's gone.
Yeah, he's in the now. So
I think Carnell Tate came back. I'm not sure, but but the goal is this season because until somebody else makes a name, we're gonna double Jeremiah Smith every time. That's gonna be the thing.
Would it be fair to say that I'm a little bit curious as to Clemson and that ranking of number 4? Because
I am very curious of that.
That's an interesting one, considering
I think
they went 9-4.
Yeah.
They went 9-4. The only thing I can say is returning production. Cade Klubnik decided to. I don't fucking know. I really don't.
They went 9-4, and their 3 losses
I'm not even
in the
sure about
regular season
Klubnik.
were not that good.
But somehow SMU is down at 16.
Somehow Alabama's at 8. So
Alabama is at 8.
I'm real. So while Julian saying has stayed at Bama, what would y'all ranking be? Would they both be the top 5 because of him?
No, they wouldn't be in the top 5. But I mean, Clemson shouldn't be that high.
I'm just kidding.
If you really look at these rankings, none of them are based off of team and how good the team is. They're based off of player names.
That was the case.
Yeah, they're based off of player names and
then
who's on said team.
That's what preseason rankings are.
Straight.
So, our first game is actually our last game because it's like the worst game to me. Stanford at Hawaii, in Hawaii.
Boy, late night special.
No, not really. 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I ain't saying time.
It's actually.
Yeah, it's decent for
Well, see, the thing that's got me is the predictor, the analytics here has Stanford beating them 68%.
See, my line that I'm looking here has Hawaii as a 2.5-point favorite to win the game.
And I would agree with that because looking at the results from last year, I don't know what Stanford has this year, but looking at the results, their last 5 losses or win or games, they only beat Louisville. The rest were, I mean, they had this disastrous loss against NC State, 59-28.
Yeah, the over under though on these point spreads is that no defense is going to be played in any of the games leading up to week 1.
It's a shocker. I mean, but Stanford's horrible. I mean, 191 yards per game passing. Oh, that's 105th in the country out of 136 teams, guys. Rushing yards 132.7 per game. Scoring the not even at 23 points per game for last year.
Yeah, I would take the over on that Hawaii matchup. Stanford.
Yeah.
Overall.
And then if you look at Hawaii's 2024 ranks, their overall offense, sucks, but way better, monumentally better than fucking Stanford. They were 89th. Their passing yards were 23rd in the country. That's a good enough for top 25 shit.
It is.
Their rushing yards was less than 100 yards per game. Those are damn.
Because now I'm looking at this Iowa State Kansas State game, and they have the line as Kansas State as a 3.5 favorite over Iowa State, and I personally don't agree with that.
We'll get to that one. There's a lot to say about that one, especially with the bowl games that we went through on that one.
I'm taking Hawaii though.
Remember, I had met the boys in Iowa State at their restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, shit was great. They was assholes, but they got it done.
Yeah.
Dickheads. I hate y'all. Y'all some dickheads, man. Play Alabama, bitch. Anyway, come on.
I am curious to see what the Iowa State offense is going to look like with Noel and I'm forgetting names today. But yeah, Noel and them going to the NFL, those two top receivers.
Well, one of them came back. I think the main one that they wanted ended up coming back.
So who y'all you said you got?
Didn't two Iowa State receivers got drafted? They both went to Houston.
Y'all got Hawaii winning?
I'm not.
Yeah, I got Hawaii taking that one. Here, let me go look at the roster real quick.
Yeah, Hawaii. Yeah, I take Hawaii on that over though.
Hawaii over Stanford.
We do. Stanford's just terrible. Gosh.
Next game we have is another. This one's evenly matched. These two teams on their predictors is 48.4 to 51.6. This should be a good game for G5. For damn sure. I might actually have to watch it. It's Sam Houston and Western Kentucky.
I think that's going to be a good game. That's a good way to start the Group of Five season, to be honest.
Sam Houston is on a roll, but we know Sam Houston is a Texas team, so they usually play good.
I mean, they're what
later on.
They're what 3 years removed from winning the FCS championship, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was going to take them longer to get acclimated to the FBS, but no, they caught up pretty quick.
Well, when you got the transfer portal and other options, it don't take much.
This is a Conference USA opener. In Bowling Green, Kentucky. It's a tough environment. I might have to take Western Kentucky.
They got Western. That one is the 6:00 game.
Prime time game. Okay.
And they got Western Kentucky as a 9.5 favorite over Sam Houston. I personally would go against.
It's gonna be closer than what they're giving it.
Yeah, I personally would go against the line. I'd say I'd go more like 3.5 towards Sam Houston. I wouldn't do it. No.
We know you're being unbiased, but it's fun.
I would but 9.5. 9.5 is way too big of a gap for me.
That is a crazy line.
Well, see, the problem with these Conference USA games is there's no happy medium. If you get a good game in Conference USA, it's rare.
You could give me like a 5.5, yeah.
Sam Houston seems like, because what I was saying is rare. You got and I know that they're not all in the same, but Liberty beat Western Kentucky last year by 17. All right. But Liberty beat Sam Houston by 2 points. Or no, Sam Houston beat Liberty by 2 points. See, Sam Houston knows how to make it close games. Western Kentucky doesn't know how to lose close games. So it's going to be one of those things where it's either going to be a bad loss for Western Kentucky or a very, very close win.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we'll get our first tie or our first overtime game.
I'm taking it under. I'm taking it under. Sam Houston last week on the team that always played tough, so I wouldn't be surprised if they came back this year at the opener. Especially the first game starting out, it's gonna be tough.
All right, the consensus wins. Next up, we're going backwards. If you're following along this far, 25 minutes into, we're going backwards. We're starting at the latest game, going into the technically latest games. This is going to be fucking night over in Dublin when we watch the play.
Yeah.
We're going to the first G5 versus G5 this year. It'll probably be Power 5 next year, but Fresno State versus Kansas. The Jayhawks.
The Jayhawks have a 14.5 favorite in this game.
90% on the predictor. Yeah.
Jayhawks. Kansas is interesting because it's funny enough because I actually went to a game. I saw Kansas in person. I can't remember who it was against they were playing, but they have some players. They got
Kansas
some players,
is one of
especially
those
at
teams
quarterback.
where
The
if
guy,
they have good people,
yeah, names.
you're fucked. Now, we're all talking about, if you're following along, you know college football history, 2007. Why they were that good, nobody know. There are a
Jalen Daniels,
couple
yeah, their
of
quarterback.
non-player, non-roster things that come into play here, and Antifreeze knows all about this. They got a upgraded, renovated stadium, brand new.
Come on, Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah. They were
You
playing their games in
always
Arrowhead
know.
during the renovations.
You always know when teams get new shit, they like to play better. Then they suck after Tennessee Titans. But
Where did that come from? What the fuck?
that's why I said you knew about it.
This is NCAA. We're not. But,
I think this is a game for Fresno State to prove that they can play with the big boys still. They ain't been able to play with the big boys since Derek Carr was there. Or was it? Was it in the Cars?
It was Derek.
It was Derek. They ain't been able to do that since then. But this is a game that Fresno State at least needs to keep competitive for people to look at Group of Five different. Yes, it's a Big 12 team, but Big 12 is like the new Pac-12.
It's still Power 4,
right?
Basically.
Yeah, which Memphis could not get into for whatever fucking reason.
Because of politics, that's why.
That's all that was.
Yeah, I already know. It's stupid as shit, man. You know, Oklahoma State, if it was you, fuck you.
All right.
It was Oklahoma State.
Fuck y'all.
And the problems I have with this game are the yardages. Kansas passing yards are 90th in the country. 90th. But Fresno State, they're 46th in the country.
Damn.
And their overall defense is 52nd in the country. So you got a better defense going up a bad offense. So they're only giving them that high ass over or that point spread because it's a Power 4 school versus the Group of 5 school.
Yeah, like I said, Kansas, they lost their senior quarterback from last year and their running back who went to the NFL, Neal. So
fuck you.
Yeah. You ain't got Devin Neal back there no more.
Yeah.
I think Fresno State is going to lose, but I'm going to choose them anyway because I think it'll be close.
I can agree with that.
What's the money line on that game? Kansas and Fresno.
Let me see if I can get it for you.
There's no way it's gonna be over 7.
The money line. You want the money line or you want the spread?
Give me the spread. Yeah, give me the
14 and a half.
For Kansas, yeah.
Towards Kansas.
I'm taking over, man. What the fuck? I'm taking the under, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, that is.
Kansas is still a basketball school at the end of the day, you know.
They are.
Kansas has brought back their football program, but come on now, let's be real. 14 and a half.
14 and a half is wild. Especially when your tickets are as low as $27.
Yeah, just give me the money at this point, man.
The money line is for Kansas is $6.50.
God.
It's fucking $6.50.
I'm going with Fresno State.
Man, yeah, give me Fresno State, bro.
Yeah, I'm taking Fresno State, bro. Ain't no way.
What? Man, just give me the money already. Jeez.
Fresno State upsets Kansas because that's how they have it on the line there. All right, Idaho State Vandals and UNLV. Now, might I remind you, Idaho State, was it Idaho State or Idaho? I think it was Idaho.
Idaho State.
Against Oregon last year.
I think
No,
so.
Idaho. Let me see.
No, it was Idaho. That was the
Yeah,
Vandals.
no, it was Idaho. I don't remember Idaho State.
Idaho State Bengals versus the UNLV Rebels. UNLV is going to win. This is like putting Alabama versus Austin Peay again. 98%. So I don't have any qualms with that.
I'll say, you know who the
It's an
football
FCS
coach is at
game.
UNLV now, right?
Who?
Good old Dan Mullen.
No,
I might have to take Idaho
The most
State.
random fucking thing. I didn't even know until I heard on the show because the guy was like, "Yeah, you know who's the coach at UNLV now, right? Dan Mullen." I said, "Huh?"
This is the same Dan Mullen that coached at State, right?
Yep.
That
I
lost
want to give
countless
Cruz, but
numbers
I
of
was like,
G5
"Well,
schools.
it's Mississippi State. I don't know who's gonna get." But yes, Dan Mullen is the head football coach at UNLV now.
Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know the money line for UNLV?
Was that?
If you take the negative on the money line, or basically the over, it is 20,000.
Jesus Christ. I'm about to get some of
Yeah,
that.
for those of y'all that don't understand how sports and stuff like that works, if you see a plus sign, that's bad. If you see a negative sign, that's a good thing. And
Mhm.
so for UNLV, the over technically on the money line is 20,000, and the under for Idaho State is $3,000.
Those are games you have to bet on.
Yeah, that's one of these you take like $150, just put it there.
Don't even matter which one it goes. Just go ahead and put it.
Yeah, just see what the fuck happens. I guess. Yeah.
And if you
See,
lose, the university didn't like you that day.
But yeah,
so
former Mississippi State
as much as I
Florida
don't
head coach
trust
Dan
Dan Mullen,
now over the program.
as much as I don't trust
Go
Dan
figure.
Mullen, at least I'll trust him in this game. UNLV still going to win
Yeah.
decisively. They're playing in Allegiant Stadium. They're playing where the Raiders play. It's a home game for these boys. So I'll give them that. And I can't be. This is not South Dakota State. This is not North Dakota State. This is fucking Idaho State FCST. This is the type of team you get on CFB 25 and play against FCS West.
Yes.
So I'm not taking them. I'm taking UNLV by a lot,
My butch.
by about 50.
And now we get to the game of the day. The morning that is technically a night game.
This shit's gonna be wild. This comes on at noon for me, so 11 a.m. for everybody else.
Before I'm gonna just throw out money line numbers and spread numbers. The spread is 3.5 either way. Spread is 3.5 either way. The money line is Kansas State. The over on that is 165. The under is 140 for Iowa State.
That's one of them close ass games for no reason.
Man,
The predictor has Kansas State winning 62.3%.
And for good reason. They have a lot of returning players at
They
Kansas.
have a lot of returning players.
Iowa State lost a lot of their seniors.
Yeah, so
too.
they did. Iowa State did lose 2 receivers. It was their top 2 guys, Jalen Noel and Higgins, Jaden Higgins.
And so this for all our people who are joining in who don't really know sports like you're talking about, if you see a spread where it's even both ways, they don't know who the fuck's winning that game.
The predictor can say what he wants. The predictor is basically just people that work for ESPN or analysts or people close to it. They're like, I think it's going to go this way. Let me vote here, and then they just put it into a damn percentage.
But that spread tells you everything you need to know.
For us, though, the game last year between Iowa State and Kansas State is what we can go off of.
Yep.
That was a win for Iowa State by 8 points.
Yep, it was 29-21.
I'm really curious to see how that Iowa State offense is gonna look.
That game. Let me see if I can bring it
Iowa
up
State's
here.
offense is awful. It's not
Iowa
so bad
State.
to where it
Because you
could.
lost 2 NFL receivers.
Well, Iowa State is known for their defense. Case in point, who did they beat in the bowl game? Cam Ward.
Yep. They did.
By 1 point, mind you, but
granted, he was out for like pretty much most of it.
It doesn't matter to me. 1 point is 1 point.
Yeah, I mean, they still beat him though. Yeah, Miami. Golly, man, Miami should have went to the playoff, man. They didn't lose to Syracuse and Georgia Tech.
For Kansas State. See, this is difficult because Kansas State, Iowa State, Colorado, BYU were all in the running for the Big 12 championship. So they're all great teams. And also, Kansas State beat Rutgers in their bowl game by 3 points. Rutgers, I didn't know was in a bowl game because I didn't give a fuck. It's Rutgers. It's Rutgers. Like, what do you expect me to do?
Like, and that is crazy because the Big 12 literally came down to 4 teams, and it literally came down to who could beat who.
It did.
Because
crapshoot, man. It's gonna be a
because Kansas State pretty much you would have thought would have knocked Colorado out, but it was the fact that I think Kansas State lost to Baylor or something like that that kept Colorado in the race. But ultimately, Arizona State pretty much owned it, which is why preseason rankings are pretty much trash because Arizona State was ranked last in the Big 12 in the preseason rank.
And now they got them ranked 11.
See, they are okay. So we got to think about it.
Colorado unranked.
Beck's
not surprised.
For Iowa State, they still retain their quarterbacks, both of them.
Beck is back. I mean, he only threw for 137 yards when they played last season.
Florida. Florida quarterbacks is iffy, but he is the returning junior, the returning starter. Kansas State, however, has 3 freshmen, 4 freshmen. They got Barnett, Duff, Hutchison, and Johnson. Johnson's returning too. If Johnson returns, we have a problem because we don't know who the fuck to choose.
Yeah, and quick tangents is what you were saying earlier, antifreeze. Yeah, Colorado is unranked, but like I said, I'm not surprised because me and Bam had this conversation.
I'm not
they
surprised.
did lose. They did lose a lot, but this when they play Friday can change that very quickly. You beat Georgia Tech, you possibly get ranked again, like immediately. Because just going to it, we probably won't talk about these games, but Georgia Tech is only favored by 4, so they're giving you a chance to win because it's in their home stadium too.
Yeah.
That's a hard place to play.
Folsom is a hard place to play, believe it or not.
I wonder what was our predictions on?
Okay. If I remember when we did those predictions.
Yeah, what?
We picked it was like half and half. Some picked Georgia Tech, some picked Colorado, but it really is one of those. A lot more picked Georgia Tech.
No, a lot more picked Colorado. Because they believe only in the ability to make it happen. And my argument was you lost all of your star players.
My only thing is this. Colorado's success now moving forward, can you run the football?
Yeah.
And can you play defense?
Because you can't kick the football for very long.
Unless you unless you change out that kicker, you can't kick the football. But Colorado's success moving forward, because they did the transfer portal the right way this year. They went and got some very good players, like getting Caden Salter from Liberty. Not a bad move at all. You get great experience from a player who's played heavy hitter teams on a lower level. Because Liberty was always in that conversation of the dark horse team that can make the playoffs. You actually went and shored up your offensive line, something they needed to do. So it's really going to come down to, all right, Coach Prime, what can you do without your sons and Travis Hunter? Like, what can you do now with players that are pretty much new to you, outside of the players he has coming back on defense and stuff like that?
Yeah, because
Like,
that Colorado kicker, man, he got Cody Parkey syndrome, man.
I don't want to see him anymore, bro.
I had to, I could.
But going back to Iowa State, Kansas State, I really don't know.
I have to go with Kansas State.
That's what my
Solely
thought was
because
Kansas State, man. Iowa State is just, I don't know.
Iowa State's a really big second half of the season team.
Yeah.
But Kansas State is really beginning of the season. They start stumbling and falling when it gets to the other part of the season. Hence why we had who we had in the Big 12 championship game.
Because, like, Kansas State's schedule is Iowa State, then they play North Dakota, then they play Army, then they play Arizona. They could easily start 4-0 if they don't fumble this game tomorrow. But Army is also a game that you could slip up on.
Army is tough. Army is
then
tough,
after that second half, when they just straight Big 12 games, is when they start to slip. UCF, Baylor, TCU. You got to go to Kansas. You play Texas Tech. You should absolutely barnstorm Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
You got to go to Utah, and then Colorado comes to you. So you close out the season with
Utah?
Colorado. It's at Utah.
Ooh.
Damn, I just saw some. Whoa.
Utah is always a tough place to play, man. Utah is always a tough place to play.
They got to go.
We just lost playing. Jam Miller. No.
Oh, yeah, I saw that like 2 days ago. He's out for he's out until the Georgia game. They said he was going to be able to come back in the Georgia game.
Yeah.
But that sucks for the start of the season though, because I don't know who y'all have behind him.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We have people behind him. FSU still shouldn't get excited.
I mean, I wouldn't get excited if I was them anyway. But
wait, what?
Because they lost their starting running back, Alabama, until the Georgia game.
Oh yeah, no, sorry.
Even with Jam Miller gone, Alabama's got 90.6% chance.
Yeah. I think it only dropped 1% actually.
That's exactly what happened. Who do they have behind them now that you said something? Deer Hill, Reno the third. You got some seniors back there that are running back.
Okay, so y'all will be fine. Y'all should still handle business, no problem.
Ryan Williams is going to go the fuck off this season.
They have 9 running backs at Alabama. We're fine. Their running back room is ridiculous, bro.
Y'all do have a whole basketball team of running backs, and it'd be fucking ridiculous.
How was ridiculous is that wide
receiver running backs to go out, and then the third string running back out here rushing for 150 yards.
And we still have Bernard, and he's a senior. Horton, Jackson is the new one. So we have Loper. Ryan Williams is a fucking sophomore.
Yep.
Just turned 18, fresh 18-year-old head.
About to
go fuck off. Who won y'all's quarterback competition?
I think it was Simpson.
Yes, Ty Simpson.
Yep.
He's a junior out of Martin, Tennessee.
Yep, he is going to be y'all starting quarterback. That's right, because y'all also signed Keelan Russell from Duncanville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
see what happens, but
y'all are still gonna beat the dog shit out of Florida State, in my opinion. But
put them in their place. Anybody that's watching that's going to watch this episode that gets this far, 45 minutes in it, and you're a Florida State fan, stay down where you belong. Okay.
Because the thing is, even if y'all somehow lose that game.
Look, what antifreeze?
No,
Are you a
I
Florida
just
State fan today?
no, man. No,
I
I'm
said
just
the
saying because of
disrespect was
Mike
coming, though.
Norvell, Mike Norvell, that connection
Yeah,
and
I
how it
did.
just went so downhill so fucking fast. Like I'm surprised he ain't got fired yet.
I
I'm
Mike,
told
after we beat them last year.
I told Fuego earlier in the text. I said, "Hey, it's gonna be a disrespectful night." I have a few things to say about Florida State fans and their quarterback. He'll never watch this, but if he did, you a bitch.
like to me, Mike Norvell had everything he needed at Memphis. He could have turned Memphis into a Cincinnati run type of team. Multiple years actually, because they have talent to do it, but he chased bigger name. And
And
don't get me
bigger money.
wrong, first season was great, but you only go as far as that quarterback can take you. And we
Bro,
saw that.
like I said, Mike Norvell, we saw the writing on the wall that last season. Like I said, that whole Cotton Bowl run, we knew he was going to be gone. When we had the Cotton Bowl run that year, we knew he was gone. So I mean, it was just kind of like we was already prepared for it. Moving on to the next phase. I mean,
I
we're cool
want
now. Like
them.
Ryan Silverfield is a good coach, so we're good in that
Yeah,
respect. Mike Norvell, yeah, that was the sentiment went before he left was like, dog, he should if he would have stayed, he could have turned Memphis into a fucking powerhouse because for the simple fact, the area we in, the resources we have. Also, like, dude, like you could
I
have
think
ran
that's
into
why.
God. You could have ran
I
into
think I think that's why last season was so humbling. Because then not only that, but you also lose to the team you left.
Mm-hmm. Man,
But everybody and their mama knew the minute they signed DJ, they were going to lose games. They weren't going to be anywhere near. He's not a good quarterback. He's just not. Like I don't know. I mean, is Castellanos better? Yes, but he's a quitter. He's a bona fide quitter.
bona fide. And if anybody wants to know why he just said Castellanos was a goddamn quitter, this bitch was at dog. I'm hoping they see it. This bitch was at Boston College. Was doing well, 4-0. And then
Yeah,
he turned into Jameis 30 for 30 and lost 4 in a row. So they benched him. But instead of getting benched and waiting and learning and coming back later like Ty Simpson did, because he also got benched in the game too. Or no, like Jalen Miro got benched for Ty Buckner, I think, and came back for like the next 10 games and just wrecked shop as Jalen Miro. This bitch, what's his name? Castrated him. Okay, so he decided he was just going to quit football altogether and go be a regular student, which you're still not a good student. Having your female professor suck your dick is not the way to go for English. But and then you transferred to Florida State, a team that's already down in the dumps. They're worse than Mississippi State. And then you're going to become their starting quarterback, which shows a lot about their school, really, because, I mean, damn, dog.
and let's be honest.
I'd rather have Alexander Mata as my kicker at Alabama than have
And like,
you on the team at all.
let's just cut it. Let's just cut a spade here, bro. Who is he really fucking competing against? Brock Glenn?
Dog. who has a better resume than he does?
Well, at least he's not giving away the team's playbook to the other team. Yeah, I'm throwing
Oh, that's
damn
funny.
right. You damn right I'm throwing shit TSA.
That man is RTG is 163.4. That's all great and dandy. But
Yeah.
I would be like, yo, that's actually good. RTG of that completion percentage 61%. You played in 8 total games, bitch.
Yeah.
Your sample size is small.
Because it's 2023 season. He had 189 completions on 330 attempts, 57.3 completion percentage, 2,248 yards, average 6.8 yards pass,
Hold on, here comes
15 touchdowns
the 30
to
for 30 right here.
14 interceptions.
Mr. 30 for 30. Right there.
Man,
His RTG was 121.
man,
And see, and that's the craziest part. Statistically, touchdown interception ratio last season, he wasn't doing bad.
18-5.
18-5. So all he had to do was sit his ass down for a game or two. They were going to give him the starting job back. You go out there and do your thing.
18-5.
I tell you what, man, it's Florida State. It's just boy, they worse than Vanderbilt, man.
You ask me, SMU is winning that. SMU or Clemson is winning that conference again this year.
Oh yeah, ACC. Oh yeah. Miami's going to try to compete, but I don't know. Carson Beck, I just don't.
So who do you think I'm gonna believe in this situation? Bill O'Brien, which Texans fan has a big ass. I have a big history with Alabama, or this Florida State quarterback who don't know how to shut his fucking mouth. He said he didn't quit, but the coach that has the records sitting in front of him says he did.
I want to trust the coach that said you quit on your team.
Yeah. Whatever O'Brien said or is out there, he got benched or he quit, that's not true. Only the people in that room know what went down legally and personally know the true story. You quit. That's all that is. You keep trying to throw these vague ass shit. Why don't you tell us what went down?
Hey man, look, you don't see none of his former teammates coming out to defend him.
None
That's
of them.
all you know. That's all you.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you. That's what the story is.
That tells you everything you need to know right there.
I know this is a little bit veering away from the Florida State, but I'm curious. Who is Michigan starting quarterback? Because I know they got the number one recruit, Bryce Underwood.
Bryce, he's starting this year.
Oh, he won the job. Okay, I haven't been paying attention to that. I don't know if he won it. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah,
But yes.
So it's gonna be true freshman versus true freshman in the game.
Yeah.
But the difference is Michigan has more returning players on defense than Ohio State does. They lost Will Johnson this year, and I think a linebacker. Outside of that, a lot of their core is coming back.
Yeah.
So Mr.
And here's the thing for Julian saying, you got to go to the big house this year and play.
So for Mr. Castellanos, if y'all end up winning, great. If you don't do well in that game, I'm still going to talk shit. If you throw an interception, I'm still going to talk shit. If you don't win, but your running back does, I'm going to talk the most shit because now you just somebody else's bottom bitch. You on for the ride.
Because you can't, especially after talking the way you talk, if you win, you got to be the reason y'all won.
And you can just expect at least one 15-yard penalty for getting hit after you throw because the defense is not going to be happy.
Because y'all get the benefit of being at home. That's the benefit.
Well,
that's the only benefit you get.
Home loss, and they had a better team. But yeah, so we got super off track. Whatever, it's week 0.
Yeah, I'm also very interested in seeing what Alabama team we get to because I have no fucking clue. But like I said, I give that grace of give DeBoer time to build his team up the way he wants to. Like, we don't fucking know. It's not just going to magically happen overnight. You go from Nick Saban to brand new. You don't always just go from great to great.
I do believe we all chose Kansas State.
Yes.
Had to update
very on the fence, but yes.
The scary choice. The first one is going to be because we're not used to seeing ranked teams on week 0, which is another fucking stop. We wouldn't be here if week 0 was random shit. But you started off the game with Farmageddon with a fucking rivalry, by the way.
Yeah, that's Farmageddon, by the way. For anybody that doesn't know, that is a rivalry game in week 1.
It's a true
Week
rivalry
0.
game, and
Well, Irish, hey man, Irish
tomorrow
potatoes
gonna cook
on
better
the
than
line.
Friday Night SmackDown did tonight. So,
Irish,
anyways,
this
week
is
0,
literally the Farm
we are
Bowl.
here. As far as next week goes, it'll be more people on here.
Yeah.
Jay, man, that's all we got. I mean, I'm gonna have you on here next week, of course. But we just wanted to do this week with these 3 people.
Which the question is, do we do this show next Friday again,
I think
or
so.
do we do it? Or do we do it Thursday? Because Georgia Tech, Colorado, Auburn, Baylor, UNLV, Sam Houston all play on Thursday.
I think
Yeah,
we do it
Thursdays I'm
Wednesday.
kind of loaded.
Because
we
they
do it
all play on
Wednesday
Friday.
because Thursday plays. Thursday starts a list of games.
Because you got Boise State, South Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You got NC State, East Carolina. It really depends on how you feel about that one. Nebraska, Cincinnati. That one probably might end up being good.
So this is how it goes. We're probably going to do a day before the big slated games. Like past week 1, we can do the shit on Thursday or Friday because we don't give shit about Thursday or Friday games past week 1.
Yeah, unless there just happens to be a big game on that day for some stupid reason.
Right. But for this week, we can do today. We can do Wednesday, and then go from there. As far as the live streams go, we are live streaming some of these games as well. This week, tomorrow, I might just jump on here and do a live stream because of this fucking game at 12. Y'all are free to join. I don't give a shit. It's not my show. It's our show. Curse Final Bam, Endgame Fuego, and Coach Antifreeze. I don't know. We ain't got no moniker for everybody else. Jay the champion, man. We can't put no, Jay. You can't be Jay the fucking champion because your team isn't a champ. Jay the Belichick, I guess maybe.
Jay Belichick, yeah. I like Jay Belichick, to be honest.
Might be since I'm representing a group of 5,
and then we can have maybe Porcelain.
Porcelain.
I mean, he is a Duke fan.
Oh wait,
Dookie, Porcelain Throne. You get it, right?
I get it.
Can I? I guess that'll be my name since I'm representing group of 5 mostly.
Antifreeze the 5th. You could have just been Anakin and been all right with it.
But
nah, man, 5 out here, man.
That is the thing that interests me this year. Which group of 5 team will make this straight seeding? Oh yeah, that's also a thing. We're going to straight seeding model this year, so can't wait to see how they fuck that up.
Can't wait to see how they fuck up getting a group of 5 in there. They're gonna try.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing, because we were just talking about this yesterday. 28 teams. You would think leaves a lot of space for at least 5-6 group of 5 teams, right? Nope. They're gonna find a way to figure out how to put at least an 8-4 Big Ten team or SEC team in there somehow.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We can talk about that tomorrow if you're going to be on. I don't know what y'all are doing on Saturday. I ain't doing shit.
My ass will be out of town, most likely.
Antifreeze might still be there.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to see what time you want to do it at.
It's going to start at 12. This is the one I'm going to. This is the only game I'm actually going to stream.
I might be out.
But Crash Out Tuesday is going to be a little different this year because it was made for college football season.
Yeah.
And it was made for that man in the middle of both of us Endgame Fuego, the tribal Crash Out Fuego, because he is going to go off on these rankings week after week after fucking week.
I'll just wait till I make the NFL. Oh my God, that's going to be
like
NFL shows. I know there's an NFL show coming. I don't know. Spooky has asked me for it. I don't give a shit because we're not doing the same thing that we did last year as HGU. We're not having a bona fide podcast anymore, so we can do shows now, just random shows.
It's in the works. Like I say, I've been in talks with
Spooky. If he wanted to use this platform on Sundays or whatever on Tuesdays, not on Tuesdays, he could, and he can ask me to make an intro if he wanted that. But if he wants to do it himself, it's fine too. It's part of the group.
I just gotta get back in touch with them. We're kind of working out the details as far as like the scheduling and other things, how we're gonna format this whole deal. So it's
basically, we college football show. We got it. As y'all can tell, HGSN High Ground Sports Network is a thing now. This has been something me and Bam talked about that we wanted to start because initially the way my schedule was going to work, it was going to be hard for me to try to do stuff during the week. That has since changed. So Crash Out Tuesday should still. In case you haven't heard, Antifreeze, your boy's going back to Hilton. So
I need that in my life. Yeah, there is.
So man, boy, I'm feeling good right now, man. This is maybe my fucking Friday. Hold on, messing up my camera. Hold on. Oh shit.
Other thing for that HGSN, the only thing I asked for Antifreeze, Spooky, and Lynn or Jay. I don't know. I think it's Jay. I'm going to send y'all the HGSN transparent. Just have it somewhere on your screen up in the corner like ours because it's part of the High Ground Sports Network.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have any other logo you want. You can have your names and some weird bullshit. Cool. As long as you have that up there, it's great.
And then, like I said, your boy is going to try to get some credentials made just to see because I know we got a couple people in here, one person specifically that likes to watch, that likes FCS. Your boy stays right down the way from Lamar, and it'd be great if I can get some live footage from the sideline. I already have some access already, so we see if we can still work those connections, and maybe I'll give y'all a live view from the game itself, just for anybody that loves FCS or anything like that. Because the reason we're doing this, we're trying to expand, we're trying to become bigger. In college football season, if y'all missed it last year, this is the season where everything really kicks off.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, like Fuego said, definitely got more coming. Like I said, Pam already mentioned NFL show. For those who love basketball, down the road, we plan on doing the NBA stuff. Instead of basketball, that's gonna be down the road. It's not the focus right now, but just so it's coming, y'all. So yeah, we like Fuego said, man, we're growing. We're expanding, and yeah, man, we're gonna have something for everybody.
Eventually, boy, the more y'all like this and continue to watch, eventually, boy, can get a PC and I can stop looking at you from this downward angle like I am right now.
Yeah, I feel so.
The step.
Wrong. The step is crazy. I keep getting PTSD from when you teabagged us on live stream, dog. It's just.
Was I in the hotel when that happened? I would think I was staying the night at the hotel room.
You were at, I don't even want to think about it. You was on the top, and then you was up, nut shot in the face. And man was trying to impregnate his phone screen.
Oh man, boy, we're getting off the rails. Let's end this show.
Around town on the phone.
You'll see these names throughout the season for NFL. For him, it might be different, but for me and him, Kurt's Final Bam CFB and Endgame Fuego will always be there. Antifreeze the 5th.
At least for college football, that'll be his thing.
AKA Coach Antifreeze, AKA Mr. Big Back, Coach Big Back, if you want it, CBB. The CBB for you, you dyslexic people.
There you go.
There you go, Big Back.
It's stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna clip this part of it up, especially the end, because I don't think people can watch an hour 4 minutes of it. So I'm gonna clip up the end and put it on some social media. But this will be uploaded tonight because their game starts at 12. I might or might not be back at 12. It's 12. I wake up at 11:30. So who knows? With everything that I'm gonna tell you is watch our shit. We do more than meme videos. I promise you. There's a reason why there hasn't been another one. We do more than that. There's AI music coming. Technically, it's not AI music, but the disses are. Check out those 4 disses. The shit is hilarious, especially them Titans one. The Jaguars one. And then
you meant the Tigers.
Everything that I have said, I meant. I don't never say nothing I don't mean, unless I'm arguing with people. Then fuck it. But check it out, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna find us again. You'd be like, well, "Where's the channel with that fat dude on it?" Well, now you don't even know. HGSN, High Ground Sports Network. HGU, High Ground Unscripted. Ain't that damn hard. We unscripted. And if you're feeling frisky, go over to ITC.
Yep.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
you can't ever go wrong with ITC.
We're gonna have people like, oh my gosh, let's not start this again.
Anyway,
you already know how that goes.
Is High Ground Unscripted, Life is Unscripted, and sorry, it's going to be a new one because it's a different show, different network, technically. This is like the Longhorns network without the shitty-ass Longhorns. So, we're going to go on. I'm Kurt's Final Bam. That's Endgame. Walmart. Endgame Fuego. Big back.
Endgame Fuego.
We say tomorrow, Wednesday, and throughout the whole college football season. It is upon us.